denial was a big part of me noticing my hair loss. I think people telling me that I'm losing my hair would more so how I came to terms, because when I would look at myself in the mirror, I would try to cover it up and I didn't quite tell myself that it was happening. So it wasn't until it got a little too severe that I said, you know what, I'm actually, having hair loss and I think I need to do something about this. I always knew about hair restoration surgery, but I always thought the idea of it was so far-fetched. I never knew anyone who had it done. I, heard of the stigma that was attached to people who have had it done. So for the longest time, I thought it was not an option. Hair restoration had become so natural looking, in comparison to, the old days. And a friend of mine recommended me to Dr. Vories, and that's how I, came about sitting down with him in a consultation, and we went over a few things, and I thought, this is what I'm going to do. Most of my worrying was just leading right up to the surgery. Was there going to be discomfort? Was it going to be really painful? Was the downtime going to be longer than I anticipated? Was I not going to be able to go back to work? Or what would people think of me? But really, once the surgery was done, all that nonsense went away. The first 2 days after surgery were what was expected. Dr. Vory told me the post-op instructions and how I was going to feel, and they were pretty much what he said. Nothing too severe. I thought that by day 3 and 4 I was okay to go back to work. The pain medication helped whatever discomfort I had. Post-surgery, I had worn a hat just to kind of cover up the healing process and the fact that I was bald for the first bit after surgery. So it was not too bad. I just wore that hat at least until all of the wounds healed, especially around the transplant area. I thought that by the third and fourth month, the entire hairline was filled in, and I was pretty, excited about the fact that I was growing my hair out and I was no longer bald and there was no wounds or scabs or scars. And then I've just noticed that every time I would see friends and family every few weeks, they would say it's getting thicker and thicker. And right after the 6-month mark, I had come to Dr. Vories, we took an after picture, and I thought, okay, these are my results. Well, here I am a year and a half later, and it's twice as thick as it was back then. I'm still seeing that it's getting thicker and thicker, and I think Dr. Boyd went over that with me. You'll see most of the results by a year, but it could go into the final 6 months after that to really see the end result. I have been on finasteride since the first consultation, and Dr. Vories has even said to me that he's seen significant growth in the back just from the medication alone. I feel more confident every day. I don't wear a hat anymore. Even on a bad hair day, I am happy because I always said I'd rather have, you know, a bad hair day than no hair day. So I feel confident, all in all.